So I'm going to put these lines into gradient y-intercept form. They're actually called in general form. General form is when they're all on the one side, like so the line's all on the one side, and it's equal to 0. But you can't really read anything from these lines like this. You don't know what the gradient is or what its slope is, which is quite important, and you don't know what its y-intercept is. So in order to do that, what you need to do in order to find it is you need to rearrange the equation. So you end up with y equals, like you'll have a number, x plus another number. So therefore you'll have it in the form of y equals mx plus b. So you'll be able to read off the gradient and the y-intercept. So if I take the first one, number 1, 2x plus y plus 3 equals 0, and I look at that and I go, all right, so I need to get the y by itself. So you need to get rid of the 2x and the 3. So let's get rid of the 2x first. So we'll take 2x away, and you get y plus 3. 0 minus 2x is 2x. Okay, next step is to get rid of the 3. So I minus 3 on that side, minus 3 on that side. So you end up with the 3's will go, they went, and you get y equals minus 2x minus 3. That is the equation of the line. So the gradient is minus 2, and the y-intercept, which usually we use a b, is minus 3. Okay, so 3x minus 4y plus 1, that's our next one. 3x minus 4y plus 1 equals 0. No? 5x plus 3 minus 2. My apologies. 5x plus 3y minus 2. Okay, so first step is to get rid of the 5x because we're trying to get, this is our prize, we're trying to get y by itself. So plus 5x, so we get 3x minus 2, 0 plus 5x is 5x. And that's a y. Now the next step would be to get rid of the 2 because you always get rid of the thing furthest away from the one you want, which is y. They go out, they would have gone out there too. 3y equals 5x plus 2. And now the last and final step, we didn't have to do this in the last one because there's nothing in front of the y. But you want to get rid of that times 3, so you have to divide by 3. Now you could put it all over 3 like that, but it actually won't tell you much because you can't read the gradient and the y-intercept. So what you do is you divide everything by 3 and you do it separately. And that way now, well, the 3's will go out. Y is 5x over 3 plus 2 on 3. And it just makes life a lot easier when you're trying to read off the gradient and then the y-intercept. So the gradient will be 5 on 3, and the y-intercept would be 2 on 3. I'm just going to do one final one. Let's do number 3. 3x minus 4y plus 1 equals 0. The reason I've chosen number 3 there is because I just want to show you what happens when you've got the minus 4 there. You're trying to solve for the y. That's the most important thing. But the problem here is that what's in front of the y is negative. It is better to get rid of it on that side by plussing 4y, and on this side plussing 4y. Do it to both sides because that 4y will cancel that 4y. And when you plus 4y to the other side, you get rid of your negative in front of the y. So straight underneath you have 3x. This 4y cancelled with the plus 4y plus 1. 0 plus 4y is 4y. Now I have a positive in front of the y, which is 4y equals 3x plus 1. And next step would be to get rid of that 4. So once again, to get rid of the 4, you put it over 4. You could put it all over 4, but we're not going for that because it doesn't allow us to do anything with it, like find the gradient and the y-intercept. So you put 3x on 4 and 1 on 4. Cross out the 4s, you're left with y because that's one that you've got left, equals 3x on 4 over 1 on 4. So you go y equals 3x on 4 plus 1 on 4. Therefore, you can get the gradient, which is the number in front of the x, and then the y-intercept, which is the quarter. So the gradient is 3 on 4, the y-intercept is 1/4, and that's all there is to it. Just remember you're always moving to the side to make the y positive. So when you're doing this one, your first step would be 2y, cancel, x plus 4 equals 2y. Now you have a positive 2y, and then you just go over 2, over 2, over 2, over 2. So you got y equals x over 2 plus 2. So the most important thing is get, if it's minus 2y plus 2y to both sides. So then you get like it a nice way around.